Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Today we have an original character created by a brand new deck creator. It's the first time that Talk-A-Lots is showing up in these videos, and his villain is Rico Omem, also known as Estrangular. He's a cattle baron who ends up finding like an ancient relic that turns him into a giant snake monster. This is a really fun villain because you need to kill his dudes to make him flip, but also, once he flips, his dudes will start fighting him. That's the part that I really like the most. Fighting Estrangular today, we have my new variant for Lifeline. It's called the Last Processor. The art looks terrible. Don't worry about that. My new variant for Pseudo, the Astonishing Pseudo. Survivor Quicksilver, and a new variant, Fluttershy. It's Philly Fluttershy. I have 3 variants in this game. What the heck? I didn't plan that. I'll be fighting in Selesnya Conclave. Okay, Rico Omem. At the start of the game, put the villain character cards in play, Jealous Cattle Baron side up. Search the villain deck for Contraband APC and put it into play. Then reveal cards on the top of the villain deck until 2 minions are revealed. Put them into play. Shuffle all other revealed cards back into the deck. If he's reduced to 0 or fewer HP, the heroes lose. We activate person text on villain cards. At the start of the villain turn, if H or more minions are in the villain trash, search the deck for Ancient Serpent Armband and put it into play. This makes him flip, if it's not obvious. End of the villain turn, all villain targets regain a hit point, then play the top card of the villain deck. So we have the Contraband APC, Poachers, and Hired Mercs as the minions. So, here we go. Treacherous Ambush. Rico Omem deals 3 projectile damage to the hero target with the lowest HP. All villain targets regain 3 HP, so the lowest is Fluttershy. How dare you? How dare you shoot an innocent filly monster? They're all at full HP, so nothing happens. We play the top card of the deck. Hey, it's Horrifying Transformation. The villain target with the highest HP deals all hero targets 1 psychic damage. Search the villain deck in trash for Ancient Serpent Armband, put it into play. If you search the deck, shuffle it. Well, I don't think we want him flipping just yet, so we're probably going to see if we can get rid of that. Ancient Serpent Armband. It's a relic, even though it doesn't have HP. This card in his play, flip the villain character card to Estrangular, Vision the Serpent Incarnate. Reduce all damage other than melee and projectile dealt to Estrangular by 2. At the start of their turn, a hero may discard their entire hand to destroy this card. I think we're going to have somebody do that. Probably be Lifeline. So let me grab my reminder tokens here. So when he flips to the side, he regains 20 hit points. Activate the snake text on villain cards. Whenever he destroys a target, he regains 3 HP. Start of the villain turn, if the armband is not in play, shuffle the villain trash into its deck, then flip this card. End of the villain turn, he deals each other target 1 melee damage, and then deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee and 2 infernal damage. So that goes there. Shuffle the deck if I hadn't already. Still the end of the villain turn, so he's going to hit everybody for 1. We haven't even had a chance to look at these other cards. This one says increased damage dealt by Estrangular to the Contraband APC by 2, so he hits this for 3, and hits both of those guys for 1. Then the highest hero target is Lifeline. He takes a grand total of 4. So normally at the end of the villain turn, this would be dealing the 2 non-villain targets with the highest HP 3 projectile damage, but now instead it's hitting Estrangular for 4 projectile damage, and that gets through because it's projectile. The Poachers normally deal the non-villain target with the lowest HP 2 projectile damage. Instead it's going to hit Estrangular for 2 melee damage, and the Hired Mercs would normally be dealing the 2 heroes with the most cards in a hand 2 projectile damage each. Instead, everybody can draw a card. I can't complain about that, well, except for the fact that someone's going to be getting rid of it. Alright, start of their turn, a hero may discard their entire hand to destroy this card. We are going to do that, and destroy that, and let him flip back so we can actually set up for a bit. Lifeline's new power is Signs and Portents. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. Either replace it and draw a card, or discard it and Lifeline deals himself 2 psychic damage. I am not going to do that, we'll just skip and draw 2. Okay, Pseudo. I think we'll start with Clobbering Arms. So he deals target 3 melee damage. Let's hit Estrangular. Not perhaps that we should. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Let's start with Thicken Build and heal back to full. His power is Unstable Metamorphosis. Reveal cards from your deck until a shape is revealed. Shuffle the other cards into your deck. If it is limited and already in play, put it in your hand. If not, prevent the next time a shape would be destroyed. Put it into play, and Pseudo deals himself 1 irreducible psychic damage. So we get Stealthy Form. It is limited, it is not already in play, so it goes into play. We discard the top card of a deck, and destroy each shape other than this one, except we don't destroy that. We'll discard the top card of the villain deck. There's Rapid Escalation. Cool. And he hits himself for 1, and draw a card. So the first time he would be dealt damage each turn, I can redirect it to another hero target and increase his next damage by 1. I'm going to play Mirror Shard. I never usually do that, but I might need it eventually. We'll see. Reveal the bottom card of your deck. You may put it on top or discard it. At the start of your next turn, reduce damage dealt to Quicksilver by 1. Aha. Put that on top, draw a card, and reduce damage dealt to her by 1. Okay, Fluttershy. Start with Find a Pet. Nobody has targets, so everybody else can draw a card. He gets the Buzzing Buzzard. Collect a pet, salvage a pet, or play a card. If you play a pet this way, it regains 2 HP. Yeah, let's go ahead and play the Buzzard. Puts him up to 5. Her power is So Many Wonders. Discover a pet. It's the Dark and Mysterious Bat. Draw a card. Deals 3 non-hero targets the lowest HP, 1 sonic damage each. That is each of the non-character villain targets. And then this card may deal a target 2 sonic damage. We're not going to bother with that because everything's flipping. Alright, Selesnya Conclave. Temple Guardian comes out. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the character target with the second highest HP 3 melee damage. The card is destroy a non-target environment card. Second highest is Pseudo. He'll take it. Okay, start of turn. Ancient Serpent Armband is not in play, so shuffle the villain trash into the deck, and he flips back. Alright, let's play a card. Call to Arms. Move all minions from the villain trash into play. Sorry to tell you, buddy. Villain target with the lowest HP deals the hero with the highest HP 3 melee damage. We are going to redirect that from Pseudo to Lifeline for +1 damage. End of turn, they all heal 1, which, oh yeah, he's got a maximum of 25 HP, so he goes back down to 25. That's important. Play the top card. It's Toro Rocco, another minion. Find out what he does real quick. Okay, the APC hits the 2 highest for 3 projectile damage each. That is Pseudo and Quicksilver, both of whom only take 2. Poachers hit the lowest for 2 projectile damage. That is the Bat. The Mercs hit the 2 with the most cards in hand for 2 projectile damage. That is Quicksilver and I think also Pseudo. Yep. And then Toro deals a non-villain target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. And that is once again Pseudo, and yeah, he'll take that again. We've been mean enough to Lifeline as it is. Speaking of, now the goal is to get minions into the trash. We need 4 of them. So let's start off with a Harrow. Hit all 3 of them. Take out the Poachers. That's 1. And then we will go ahead and Signs and Portents. Top card of the villain deck is Resilient Spirit. Ongoing. The first time Rico Omen would be dealt damage each turn, redirect it to the lowest HP non-villain target. No, that's okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's replace that and draw a card and draw a card. There's some good ongoing destruction in this team, if nothing else. Alright, he has +1 to his next damage dealt. Let's go ahead and play Clobbering Arms. Destroy both of those, and he'll do 4 damage to Toro. We'll use his power. It's another Clobbering Arms. Fantastic. Shuffle. Oh wait, it is limited, so it goes into his hand. Draw a card. End of turn, he'll drop Toro, I guess. Okay, the Buzzard is going to finish off the Mercs, so let's play Stress Hardening. She gets +1 damage. Bottom card of her deck is Alloy Storm. Put that on top and draw it. Reduce her damage by 1. Play Pony Pit Playdate. And we'll go ahead and use the power on that to play the Giant Monarch. Heal it up to full. Draw a card. The Buzzard hits the Mercs and the APC and the Temple Guardian. The target dealt damage this way deals another non-hero target 3 melee damage. Let's hit Rico and make him hit the Temple Guardian. I mean, you don't want to kill him, but doing a little damage to him is fine, because it also means that Estrangular starts with less HP. Alright, Selesnya Conclave plays Camaraderie. End of the environment turn, the X targets the lowest HP, each regain a hit point, where X's number of environment targets in play +1. Nice. Okay, the character target with the second highest HP is Pseudo or Quicksilver. She'll take that. And the 2 targets with the lowest HP are the Monarch, who is at full, and the Buzzard, who is now also at full. Okay, Rico has 3 minions in trash, number 1. Plays Resilient Spirit. We knew that. End of turn, the APC heals 1, and he plays Disgusting Leer. The hero with the most cards in play cannot use powers until the start of the next villain turn. That is Fluttershy. Snake is the hero with the most cards in hand, cannot play cards. Okay. Alright, the APC hits the 2 non-villain targets with the highest for 3 each. That is Pseudo and Lifeline. Alright, for once, I think, well, now let's start with Enclave's tech. Gets me the Infernal Detonator. Not what I was hoping for. Let's go ahead and use his base power again. It's Horrifying Transformation. We will discard that, because we don't want him to flip just yet. Or rather, we want him to flip because we make him flip. Yes. Draw a card. I'm going to throw a card under that, just for the heck of it. Pseudo's going to play a Barbed Spines. Kills each non-hero target 1 projectile damage. And destroy that. Power. Perfect Disguise. Put that into play, reveal the top 2 cards of a deck, discard 1, put the other on top of the deck. So we've got the Sacrificial Dagger, which is immune to damage dealt by villain targets, increases damage dealt by Estrangular by 1, and makes the villain target with the highest HP hit the hero target with the second highest HP. Or Arsonist, the anti-hero. Start of the villain turn, deals the 3 non-villain targets the highest HP 2 fire damage, or at the end of the villain turn, it hits a Estrangular for 4 fire damage, which becomes 2. I think we'll go, well, let's see, he's not a... Now we'll discard the dagger and put the Arsonist back on top. Destroy all other shapes except they are indestructible. Draw a card. He is now immune to environment damage. Test subject Halberd 19. One of these days she'll get to do something. Find a pet again. This is really more just about helping out Lifeline. Oh hey, I got the Nordidian Sulfax. Smoky and Soft Pad. Yeah, let's go ahead and play them. They heal 2 because of this card, and then they heal 1 because of Pony Pet Playdate, so they're at full. Can't use powers, draw a card. Alright, end of turn. This card deals each non-hero target 2 sonic damage. No, Buzzard. Curse you. We will have, once again, Rico hit the Temple Guardian. A player may move a card from their trash to the top of their deck. Ooh, we can stack Pseudo's deck. We'll put a Clobbering Arms on top. And then this card deals up 2 targets 2 melee damage each. I think we're good on damage right now. Thanks. Selesnya Conclave plays Amara Tandris. Environment cards other than this card are immune to damage and indestructible. Oh, cool. It's probably fine. Temple Guardian hits Rico, actually, which... Oh yeah, that 2 damage should have been put on the Contraband APC. Also gets hit for this. The 3 lowest each regain a hit point. That is the Monarch, the Temple Guardian, and the APC. I'm okay with that. And that's it. Okay, the Arsonist comes out. He is not a minion. Note. End of turn. APC heals 1, so does Rico. Play the top card. Viper's Venom, ongoing. First time any villain target deals damage each turn, increase the damage by 2 and change its type to Toxic. Snake is change all damage dealt by Estrangular to Toxic, increase damage dealt by Estrangular by 1. That needs to go. Alright, the APC hits the 2 highest for 3 each, except the first one takes 5. That'll be Quicksilver, unfortunately. And the next highest is Pseudo, looks like. So he hits back for 2. And the Arsonist deals the 3 non-villain targets the highest HP 2 fire damage. That is Quicksilver and Fluttershy, and we'll say Pseudo again. He hits back for 2. I'm going to play the Vitality Battery. We'll use his base power. It's another horrifying transformation. Yeah, we'll discard that again. Come on, I want to get those minions in the trash. Draw a card. Okay, so the top card of his deck is a Clobbering Arms. We could get that if we want. That being said, I'm going to play Mind Over Matter. So now here's the fun way to do this. So we use his power. We know the top card is Clobbering Arms. Put that into play. He deals a target 3 melee damage. Hit the Arsonist. And then we're going to destroy each other's shape, except I want to keep the barbed spines, so we make that one indestructible. Destroy Perfect Disguise instead. Draw a card. End of turn. Hit the Arsonist for 3. Hey, let's Mercury Strike and take out the Arsonist. That counts as doing something. Bottom card of her deck is Liquid Metal. We'll put that on top and draw it. I think we need Fluttershy to get into healing mode, so Element of Kindness. First time each turn any pet regains HP, a target regains 1 HP, except I have no pets to heal. That's unfortunate. Well, let's go ahead and discover a pet. It's Little Pigington. He came into play, so he heals 1, so another target regains a hit point. We'll have that be Pseudo. Draw a card. The Buzzard hits everything for 2. Actually kills the APC, darn, because of Resilient Spirit. The Temple Guardian is immune to damage, and it hits Amara Tandris. Giant Monarch will hit Amara Tandris for 1. Smoky and Soft Pad, let us stack Pseudo's deck with Thicken Build. Don't really feel a need to deal damage right now. End of your turn, reveal and replace the top card of a deck. Then you may discard the top card of a deck or bury the top card of a trash. Let's see what this is. Fueled by Anger, increase damage dealt by villain targets by 1. Okay, yeah, we'll replace that. Whoops. And discard it. Okay, Selesnya Conclave plays the Watchwolf. Temple Guardian hits Quicksilver for 2. The 4 lowest heal, which is the Monarch, Little Pigington, so somebody else can heal, that'll be Lifeline, the Temple Guardian, and Amara Tandris. And the environment turn, this card deals a character target with the second highest HP 3 melee damage. That is Quicksilver again. Okay, we need to get rid of the Cleric there. Rico plays Deadly Persistence. Whenever a villain target is destroyed, Rico Omen deals each hero target 1 projectile damage, or reduce projectile damage dealt to Estrangular by 2. Ooh, that's mean. End of turn, he heals 1, and he plays Mesmerizing Presence. Oh my god, he has so many ongoing cards. Redirect all damage that would be dealt to villain targets to Rico Omen. That's interesting. Or the hero with the fewest cards in play can only use 1 power during their turn. Neat. And that's his turn. Can we get rid of some of these? I think the answer is no. Leyline Shift. Terminarch's Casing. I am playing that. Oh yeah, Thicken Build. Oh hey, look, I discarded a minion, so he'll flip next round. Hooray! Iron Retort, Lovely Picnic, Sagittars. Yeah, we're going to play Terminarch's Casing, because I'm not dumb. Power. I'm going to reveal and replace the top card of the villain deck with some poachers. Draw 2 cards. And heal 1. Since we know he's going to flip, we can beat on him a little bit. I also discarded the Thicken Build, so we don't know what the top card of his deck is yet. Play Barbed Spines again. 1, by which I mean Amara and Rico. Destroy both of those. Power. It's another Barbed Spines. So that goes into my hand, shuffle the deck, and draw a card. Alright, Liquid Metal. We get a combo and a finisher. She will deal herself 2 melee damage. Play a combo now. Alright, first let us Alloy Storm, hit both of them for 2, and then she'll hit herself for 2. Now she has plus 2 damage, and I guess I'll do Mercury Strike, hit Rico for 4 and 3, and then we'll go ahead and play Guard Breaker and destroy Amara Tandris so that these guys can be damaged now. There we go. Quicksilver was finally allowed to Quicksilver. Bottom card of her deck is Vicious Memories. Yeah, let's put that on top and draw it. Alright. Fluttershy, I think How Dare You would be a good idea. As card enters play, you may play a pet from your hand or trash. I don't think I have any in my trash, do I? Oh no, I do. The Dark and Mysterious Bat. She enters play and heals 1, so we can heal Quicksilver for 1. She still has her +2 damage. Power, let's discover a pet. Oh, good, it's Harry the Bear. Draw a card. Let's see if we can't clear out the environment on this turn. Buzzard hits everything for 2. The Monarch will ping Rico and have him take out the Temple Guardian, which takes out Camaraderie, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that actually made him deal 5 toxic damage. Smokey and Soft Pad, shall we stack Pseudo's deck one more time? Put that Thicken build back on top. And they will hit Rico and the Wolf for 2 each. Bat hits the Wolf for 2, and Harry will hit Rico for 4. He should be okay, like he shouldn't die this next turn, but we'll see. We know what my track record for predicting things in this game is like. Selesnya Conclave plays the Peacemaker. At the end of the environment turn, each target regains a hit point. Whenever another environment target is destroyed, this card deals each non-environment target 2 melee damage. Okay, cool. The Bat heals 1, so we will give Quicksilver a hit point because she's going to be healing 1 anyways. Everybody heal 1. I forgot to do Little Pigington. It doesn't matter. Okay, start a turn. He flips. He heals 20, and then we shuffle the villain trash into the deck. So, first time he's dealt damage each turn, he deals the source of the damage, 2 melee damage. Projectile damage is reduced by 2. Here with the fewest cards in play can only use 1 power during their turn. That is either Quicksilver or Pseudo, and they only have 1 power anyways. And change all of his damage to toxic. Increased damage he deals by 1. I think in other words, you mean that he's toxic and we're slipping under. Rapid Escalation normally would be shuffle the villain trash back into the villain deck, play the top 2 cards of the villain deck, but instead, Estrangular deals the hero target with the highest HP 4 melee damage and regains 4 HP, shuffle the villain trash into the villain deck. Highest is Fluttershy. What are you doing up here? So that is 5 toxic damage. Good gravy. Heals 4, shuffle the deck. Oh, I'm sorry, and that was actually 7 toxic damage. Are you kidding me? End of turn, he deals each other target 2 melee damage. Boom, how dare you? The villain target deals itself 2 psychic damage. Make that 3 toxic damage, so he actually hits himself for 1. Pseudo hits back for 2, which means that Estrangular hits back for 3 toxic damage, which means Pseudo hits back for 2. That's dangerous. And Lifeline only takes 1. Hooray. Okay, let's fuck this guy up. Nordidian Sulfax. Let's see, that's 2 melee and 1 fire damage. I'm actually going to take out the environment target so he can heal 2 with the Vitality Battery, draw a card, and heal 1 more. Somebody's got to be highest. Alright, what's on top? It's Thicken Build, I believe. Let's play Clobbering Arms. Hit Estrangular for 3, and he gets hit back for 3, and then he hits him for 2. I'm sorry, that was actually 5. He's almost dead. Destroy Barbed Spines. Power. Oh, look, it's a Thicken Build. Shuffle that. He hits himself for 1, unfortunately. He also heals 3. Draw a card. End of turn, he hits Estrangular for 3. Okay, Quicksilver, it is your time to shine. Mercury Strike. We hit him for 3 melee damage. He hits back for 5 toxic damage, which means she gets her other +1. So she hits him for 3 melee damage. She will hit herself for 2 and play Whispering Steel to make that 4 irreducible melee damage. I only have a finisher in hand, so Forest of Needles, 6 melee damage to a target with more than 8 HP, or 3 melee damage to a target with less. I'm sorry, that's 5 melee damage. I think this game is over. Her bottom card is Test Subject Halbert 19. Yeah, I think we would like to draw that. Okay, Fluttershy, you get to win the game for us. Let's play Fuzzy Legs. He heals back to full, and we'll heal, Quicksilver. Power. I guess we will go ahead and discover 1 more pet. Squirrely comes out. Draw a card. Buzzard hits him for nothing. Smokey and Soft Pad actually get to take him out. Yeah, so somebody puts a card from the trash on top of their deck. They hit him for 2 melee damage and we win. Whee! I had the fortune of a team with lots of melee damage, which especially Pseudo, believe it or not, Pseudo actually might get MVP there. That was very cool. Let's check the rest of Estrangular's deck. Spurs Via Rosa. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Or Snake. At the start of each hero turn, this card deals Estrangular 1 melee damage. That's kind of neat. I'm sorry we didn't get to see the villain targets fighting him, because that's really cool. Treacherous Ambush. Rico Homem deals 3 projectile damage to the hero target with the lowest HP. All villain targets regain 3 HP. Or Estrangular deals the 2 hero targets with the lowest HP 2 toxic damage. Play the top card of the villain deck. Ritual Mask. Relic. This card is immune to damage dealt by villain targets. All damage dealt by Estrangular is irreducible. Wow, that would be so much worse. At the end of the villain turn, each hero may discard a card. Each hero that does not must deal themselves 1 psychic damage. Lariat Espinosa. Start of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the second lowest HP 2 melee damage. Snake, reduce damage dealt by Estrangular by 1. Boy, that's very useful. And that's actually it. We saw quite a lot of the deck. He was very ongoing happy. So that's going to be it for this one. You can find Estrangular on the new mod called Bastion Comics. It also includes Estrangular's nemesis, who, due to the way I do this, is not going to show up for a number of months, but he'll get there eventually. This Lifeline variant and Pseudo variant and Fluttershy can all be found on Walker's Workbench. Selesnya Conclave, obviously, from Vadsky's mod. I think Survivor Quicksilver is on Sentinels Community Customs Classics. So that's it for this one. As always, thank you for watching. Thanks everyone who came to chat. We had a good time. Tabletop Simulator, the previous sentence called DLC, Bastion Comics, Walker's Workbench, Sentinels Community Custom Classics, and Vadsky Sentinels Modern Not Lights Grading Games products. Please support the official release and flip. Estrangular was a man. We activate person text on villain cards. Person text, person text. We activate the person text.